pretty physical, a lot of physical drill work, and it was almost like going back to high school. And we try to break it down and be real simple with it, but we're not a very physical team, and we play hard, but we're not very physical. And so we worked on rebounding, we worked on taking charges and rotating, and you know, I thought we made some progress in that regard. It's sloppy, it's early. You know, you can see some guys stepping forward in what they're capable of doing. We just got to keep getting better.
What did you think about the scrimmage today?
It was sloppy. I thought that Taj's team played really well. I thought Tyler was a factor inside with his rebounding and just made a lot of really good plays. You know, I think you see we have some more weapons out there. You know, the shooting percentages have been really high. Is it because we're playing against ourselves and our defense is terrible, or is it because we're a really good offensive team? And I don't know. I don't know yet.
I don't think Tyler got a lot of long-range shots today. Was that just by design that he wanted to try and keep him more?
He was 0 for 3 from 3. So, you know, he got 3. Now, if he made 1, he'd feel good about it. You know, Tyler Harris. I've seen Tyler Harris when he was in high school. I've seen him when he was probably go back and think about it. Saw him when he was a freshman or sophomore. When he was in high school, he was a terrific stretch forward and a great shooter. And since he's been in college, and even his first year at NC State shot a pretty good percentage. Since that time, he's developed so many other aspects of his game that stroke is not where I've seen it and where I'd like it to be. It's not there yet.
Ian's on the other hand, he looks like he has really good touch around the basket, goes to both hands. Talk about his work inside.
Well, I mean, he understands how to pivot. He can score with either hand. He gets low. He gets a nice wide base, and he's a guy that does a lot of good things inside and out. He's very solid.
Bruce, what's wrong with his shooting? Is it more of a confidence thing, or is it something mechanically that needs to be fixed?
I think his shooting is both.
Yeah.
It's both. Mechanically, we'd love him to finish higher, and when he trusts that stroke, when he trusts his stroke, it's much better. But because he's a guy that lives in the gym, practice makes permanent, doesn't make perfect. And so as a result, he sort of aims it flat, and he thinks he can repetition it in instead of trusting his foot. And we're trying with Coach Person, Coach Sullivan, trying to get him to change it. Haven't yet.
What's the puzzle pieces of 2 and 3? Because clearly at 1, 4, and 5, I'd say you're pretty locked in there. So what's your thoughts on the 2 and 3 spots?
You know, TJ Dunnins he's really able to make plays. TJ Dunnins had 5 assists, 2 turnovers. He led us in assists again. He had 4 steals. So even though he's on the wing, he's one of our best breakdown guys because he's really hard to stay in front of, and he's a very willing passer. So, you know, that was obviously encouraging. The other thing is because Taj Shamsuddin played so well today, I can see us playing Kareem and Taj on the floor together. I can see that. So that's something that we would look forward to.
So is it basically going to be a matchup thing where when you want to go small, you'll put maybe Taj along with TJ and Kareem, and if you go big, you'll figure out one of those two will be at the 2, and the other one you'll figure out a big 3.
For me, it would be less about matchups and more about putting the best players on the floor. And so if Taj and Kareem are 2 of our 5 best players, they'll be on the floor together more. It would almost be more like that. Because people look at it and say, well, you got 2 small guards out there. You can't play with 2 small guards out there, so it doesn't matter. And they both play big. They both play bigger than their size. So, but that would be one takeaway. Not that Kareem did not play well today, but because he had 6 turnovers. But he can play. And Kareem's been very consistent. This was his worst day. But the thing about him that I really like is that he's been one of the most consistent players in practice. So how does he respond from this now? How does he respond?
What do you think about your freshmen so
far? They're typical freshmen. They're immature. They play young. Horace is a rare athlete. He's a rare athlete. Horace didn't have a great day today. but he's really good at a high level, and he's a hard worker. I mean, look, he's gained 20 pounds already, and he's a beast, and people should be afraid of him because he's maybe not right away, maybe not his freshman year, but oh goodness gracious, Bryce Brown can shoot it from any place in this gymnasium. New Williams he's got some skill, he's got some ability, he's got some skills. You gotta learn how to play a little bit more. He's probably better off the ball than on the ball. And Purifoy, he's got the stroke of a pro. I mean, look at that. I mean, that stroke is like I was yelling at him all day long to shoot the ball. He's got beautiful. He's got more of it. He's got like that. He's got a pro game and a pro body. So I'm very happy with all four of them. But they're all young, And when you say the younger guys typically aren't as physical, they're just not. They have no idea how physical. They think these Predators are physical. They have no idea what it's going to be like.
Brown's a little banged up right now.
Bryce New Williams landed on his ankle on Wednesday. Probably, if this was a game, he could have played today if we had a game.
Is Forrest kind of finding his way, though, and finding ways to help you early on? He took a charge down here and does some things defensively on the board that can help you?
Yes, because I would think most of our kids are a little better offensively than defensively.
Right.
That because Horace is better defensively than he is offensively, he's going to be in the rotation. I mean, he will definitely be in the rotation because he can change shots at the rim, he'll rebound, and when we start doing more ball screen stuff, he'll be even more of a factor because you get him to the rim and get him rim runs to rebound. He'll be hard to stop. Very pleased with Horace.